Monday, September 4th, 6:09 a.m., 2023. Hey everybody, this is Jack Music, greeting you with lots of aloha. And, interesting. So, I'm on the way from my farm up to another farm site that's Mauka, or uphill from mine. Maybe about 300 feet in elevation, but maybe about a mile and a half as the crow flies. It's very rare to see chemtrails being sprayed in Hawaii. So I took a video here. And what's interesting, okay, so this is the sunrise east. Here's this plane flying basically northeast. And what's interesting about it is, okay, this is not a normal flight path on the Big Island. And so we see chemtrail here, and then it stopped sticking. There's this, possibly the sylph or this air elemental, and then here's another one, and the plane is there, and the chemtrail is no longer spraying, and or sticking. Maybe they turned off the sprayer, they just turned it on while they went over the island. And so what's weird is it's going from southwest to northeast. And there's only one flight path from Hilo to the other islands. And what that is they take off at the airport down there, and then they fly north on the east side of the island. And then once they get to the north side of the island, then they cross over, and then they fly approximately west to Oahu or Maui if it's a direct flight. And so it's just very curious for me, because no flights ever fly from southwest to northeast across over the island. Now, there are helicopter tours that will fly you around the island in different ways. And sometimes you see small aircraft. And so, okay, look, here's an airplane taking off. Well, can I see it with the camera? There it is. And so it's exactly as I said. It's gaining elevation, it's going due north, and then it's slowly arcing so that it can go west towards Oahu probably. And look, we see absolutely no contrail, no chemtrail being sprayed off of this normal passenger aircraft. So then that begs the question of, what was this weird high altitude jet we saw that flew from southwest to the northeast? And here's the sunrise already. I was trying to get up to the other farm site before sunrise to do a harvest. It'll still be early enough. I got off a little early. I got up at 4:30, set the alarm for 4:17, and I could have, I guess, skipped breakfast, and then I would have gotten on the road by 5:30 as I'd intended, instead of like 5:57 when I got on the road. So anyway, I've got a few farm video backlog that I haven't uploaded yet. This is kind of, oh, and there off in the distance you can see the thing spraying again just above the tree line. I guess maybe not the zoom on this camera that I can do with the naked eye. So yeah, now's kind of been a time of kind of introspection and quiet, not really wanting to upload videos so much. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, my life is for itself and not a spectacle. But gorgeous day, beautiful day. Gonna be hot and sunny all day probably here on the Big Island, here in this wonderful Magnatrope orchard. And I got to go up to the other farm site. I get to go up, and I'm going to go harvest some collard greens for this farm project. So that's 4.5 minutes. I'm going to get back on the road. So this is Jack Music. You can kind of see the chemtrail kind of spreading out now, or drifting in the wind. Oh yeah, and the moon. I don't think I got the moon in the shot earlier. Even though we're after the peak of the full moon, it's still really bright at night lately. Beautiful, beautiful days lately. So this is Jack Music wishing you lots of love, joy, peace, aloha, and blessings. And of course, shoots.